Truth is this, that not even for a single second, your mind goes without doing a certain commentary about anything, whatever you see, or hear, or touch, or smell, or taste. You see a woman passing by, your mind gives the commentary. It's like a baseball match commentator, or a cricket commentator. Even if all the players are not doing anything, just standing, he would say, the cricketer is looking at the bat, thinking very deeply. Or a bowler is just trying to, just seeing the ball and is ready to run to throw the ball to the batsman. And the commentator has something to say. Oh, he must be reminded of the last sixer which this batsman took. And now it is his time to prove he's a great bowler. And then the bowler is not even thinking, he might be thinking about his girlfriend. Or he might be thinking about that I need to pee. But this is my over and I have to throw the ball, and when will this end? And then I can take a leave and I have to pee, But the commentator's job is to keep on commenting. And that is what your mind is. It keeps on commenting. Whatever you see, whatever you hear, whatever you smell, whatever you touch, whatever you taste, through all these 5 senses, when you are having any sense-object interaction, your mind is going to do the commentary. Not only commentary, it will open up the memory box. Oh, this is similar to that thing when I ate in that so-and-so restaurant, and then that restaurant will trigger another memory, but that was not very good. The one which I ate in Singapore was the best one. But in Singapore, that lady was so bad who was sitting by side of my table. She was kicking, her son was kicking my chair all the time. And I said so many times, people don't have any sense. It started from a food. And then memory rolled down to Singapore, to the restaurant, to the people who were sitting over there. And oh, my girlfriend was so good in the office, but she was bad. She left me for a better looking man. May God curse her. No. It was just a chow mein in front of you. Eat the chow mein, go back home. But no, the moment chow mein is there in the mouth, in the mind begins the commentary leads to the memories take you to those places about which you might not even have currently thought about. Or your mind goes into future projection. This food is good. I should better bring my family here. Oh, but I can bring my boss also. Then he will give me a raise. But boss is such a shrewd guy. I will put more chili sauce in his chow mein. I'll ask the chef to make it really spicy. I wish to see him cry. The future projections and the future imaginations, the mind just moves away. What happens is your mind is never in the present moment. Your mind loves to either imagine things, what it will do in future, or your mind goes back into those moments which you have lived, whether they were good or bad. And what happens is, if it is a good memory, it triggers the emotions. And what are emotions? Emotions are chemicals being released in your system. Coming back to the chow mein, it's still hot. You are eating chow mein and you recall the first chow mein which you had in your childhood. And that brought memory of your mom who is dead. And your heart chokes with love for your mom. She's no more. And the stress hormone, cortisol, gets released in your bloodstream. And then you may lose the interest even to eat that chow mein. Or that chow mein triggered a happy memory in your mind. And when a happy memory comes, there is this again chemical which gets released in your bloodstream through the glands. Now, it depends what kind of memory it is. But every moment of your present is getting affected by the thinking of your own mind, and every thought brings a memory, brings an emotion, and when any emotion comes, it's not going to be just one emotion, it's going to be a tsunami of emotions. Like I said, if it is the memory of a departed family member, and then all story of that person, what he did, what you did, where did you go, what did you eat, where did you play, from where you stole the mangoes from a tree, the orchard, the gardener of that orchard, the black-eyed one. You'll remember his dress, you'll remember his sandals, the broken sandals. You'll remember the hutment where he used to live. You'll remember your own house back in the village in Gujarat or Punjab or Delhi. And you are here sitting in New York eating chowmin, but your mind has gone to childhood memories. And you begin to relive that. And all the emotions, then they get disturbed. No wonder people go out for have a good time, but sometimes they come back quarreling or crying. And this kind of takes you into a roller coaster ride of emotions. One moment you are happy, one moment you are sad. One moment you are angry, one moment you are gloomy. One moment you are confused, one moment you say I'm a fool, one moment you say I'm wise. So with all this flip-flop happening in the mind, it's taking toll onto your heart. It's taking toll onto your brain. So we are kind of, it's a wet towel. If you're washing a wet towel, not in a machine, if you're doing it in a hand, then you wring it, like this. You wring it to bring the soapy water out. Bad emotions are wringing your heart every time. Every time when you are sad, what happens here? You are damaging your heart.